Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I make money working online. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, a website or an online store, make it with Squarespace. I am a full-time YouTuber, blogger, social media influence, and I get a lot of questions, especially when I first meet people and they ask me what I do as a job, and I tell them I'm a YouTuber, I'm a blogger, and their first question is always, wow, I didn't know you could make money doing that. How do you do it? How do you make money online? Which is a bit of a strange question, and I think a bit of an anomaly because other professions don't get asked how they make money doing what they're doing, but I also understand that it's a bit of a new age job. People haven't been doing it for that long, and it's a bit of a strange concept if you've not heard of it before, or if you didn't think that you could make money doing that, you thought it was just a hobby, which a lot of people think. So I'm here to tell you exactly how I make money online, and if you are curious about making money online yourself through a blog or through YouTubing or through being a social media influence, whatever it is, I'm here to share with you what I've learned in the past years of doing it myself. So first up is that it's not really one job, it's kind of a whole heap of jobs. It's a ton of jobs all wrapped up in one. So because I am self-employed, I have to be my own boss. I have to be the manager and the workforce, and I have to do everything. So I'm not only the personality, I'm also the cameraman and the editor. I'm the social media manager and the PR company. I'm the writer, the photographer, the recipe developer. I'm the manager, I'm the activist, and I'm the graphic designer. I have to be all of it in one. So if you are looking to go into making money by being full-time self-employed, just know that it is a lot of work, and you really do have to be passionate about it for it to be sustainable. It's actually really difficult for me to answer the question, like, what do you do as a job? Because I think people are looking for like a job title, and I don't really have one because I'm kind of a bit of everything, and I tend to find that my answer differs depending on who I'm talking to and kind of how I feel that day. Sometimes I'll just say I'm a YouTuber and blogger. Sometimes I'll say I'm a recipe developer. You know, it just kind of, I'm a bit of all of it, and they all take up a lot of time. So being full-time self-employed as a digital content creator means that you have a lot of different sources of income. If you're really serious about making this your full-time job and making an income from working this way, then you're gonna have to learn to spin a lot of plates. So I'm going to be sharing with you my sources of income, and the first one is YouTube, perhaps the one that I get a lot of questions about, the most amount of questions about. So how to make money on YouTube is, first off, advertisements. I think that's the one that most people know about. When you clicked on this video, you probably saw an intro ad and ads down the sidebar as well. So I get paid per click on a video and also per retention rate, which means how long somebody stays on the video for. The more clicks and the longer the general retention rate, the more money I make. But this is a very small amount of money, a very, very small amount of money, and you cannot survive on this income alone. So I also do sponsored content like this video, and that just basically means that somebody wants to sponsor a video for you to make, so that you give them a mention, a shout out, and they give you money to make the video. So the second way I make money is through my blog. You'll notice that my blog actually doesn't have any advertisements, and that is because I like to keep it clean of advertisements. I like to have it as a space where people are not going to be bombarded with adverts, and they're just going to see my content. Now, you can make money from advertisements on your blog. I have chosen to forego that income and think of different ways that I can make money from my blog instead. So for example, that is where I have my ebooks for sale. So I get ebook sales via the link through my blog, and I also have a products page where I list all of the products that I use and have been using for a few years, mainly around zero waste living, and I share them with you, and then when you buy them I get a very small percentage of that as a kickback. But there are so many ways you can make an income via your blog. You can have it as a shop rather than a written blog post, or you can have a blog post and a shop. And like I mentioned before, you can also have advertisements on your blog. If you're interested in using Squarespace, which is where I host my blog, head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/blueollis to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. The third way I make money is through social media. This is through sponsorships, again, affiliations, which means that if I promote a product and I give you a link, you follow that link and I'll get a little bit of a kickback through a discount code. And then there are also brand ambassadorships, which is more of a long-term payment plan. The fourth way I make money is through my ebook, which I've already touched upon. That is hosted on my blog. So I sell a couple of ebooks over there and more to come. But you can also have any kind of shop you like. It doesn't have to be ebooks. You could sell clothing or jewelry or ceramics or whatever you like. It could even be digital content, like selling presets, or digital artwork like desktop backgrounds or whatever it is that you create. The fifth way is through Patreon. Now, I set up a Patreon recently so that people who find value in my content, whether it's on the blog or on YouTube or on social media or in my newsletter, if you find value in what I talk about, the knowledge that I spread, my learning about my experience, and you enjoy the things that I put out there, then this is a chance for you to give back to me so that I can continue making the content I do and also keep bettering the content that I put out there. So there is no limit when it comes to Patreon. You can send me just as little as $1 a month or as much as you like. So I currently have 3 tiers. The first one is the $1 a month, the second one is $5 a month, and the third one is $10 a month. Now, you don't have to stick to any of these tiers. You can send me as much as you like, as you see fit, as you're able to. I'll put a link to my Patreon in the description box down below. Please check it out, and if you do find value in any of the content that I'm putting out there, please do think about supporting me so I can continue to make it and I can continue making it better. And I really appreciate it, and thank you so much to the people who have already signed up. It really means the world to me and is such a huge help. So those have been the main ways that I make money online. I hope that this video answered some of your questions and helped you guys out if you're looking to start a blog or a YouTube channel, or want to start some social media accounts and become an influencer and teach people about healthy living or anything that you want to put out there. It's really been a crazy ride for me, and I absolutely love what I do and would never change it. And I hope some of you guys also find what you are passionate about and love to spread it and put it out there into the world and are able to make a living from it, because that's, after all, the dream, really. So I hope this was an informative video and helped you guys out, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.